Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dela Criss. We are just a family of 5 living in a camper, and I am documenting our journey and sharing our story with you guys as we pay off debt and build our home on our land. And one of my subscribers helped me realize too that I'm not just doing that, but I'm actually here to encourage you guys on the hard things that you're doing that you feel like God is calling you to do. So today, this video was not in the queue to be done, and I struggled. I was like, should I just jump or just do it or stay on schedule? Because I want to be a good sport and plan stuff for you guys, but also I want to be sensitive to the Holy Spirit, and because this is what I'm going through right now, and so this could be something that you guys are going through, and so I'm just jumping and I'm doing the thing. So forgive the lighting. It's rainy and icy kinda-ish in Texas here, and so I'm just in the car just getting it done, okay? So you're gonna get real life content on here. So yeah, just gonna be real transparent on where we've been, y'all. If you follow along, you know that it's been a minute since I've done a video. Well, not a minute, a few weeks. But y'all, just been struggling, okay? The thing is, like, things have just been really hard. So we're in a rather hard season in general. We have 3 kids under 4, 2 in diapers. And then just like the nature of my husband's job is that, like, he's awesome. Like, he's a hands-on father, but the nature of his job is that he'll sometimes work 6 days a week, and at least 2 nights out of the week, he'll not be home. And so, because he'll have a game or something, so it's like single parenting most of the time. And so, yeah, and it's been so interesting. And then it's like, on top of all of that, we're living in a camper, 200 square feet. If you don't know what that is, this is an Armada, and put 2 of these together, and that's probably what we live in. And so it's just been crazy. And so, yes, living in 200 square feet, y'all, the clutter is real. My anxiety is high because I can't find anything. I hate losing stuff, and it's crazy how much you can lose in a little camper, okay? So that's just where we are. And I tell my husband all the time, like, I don't want to ever be a complainer, because nobody likes those people. I don't ever want to be a complainer, but I never want anyone to think this crap is easy. That's what I always tell him. And I'm not naturally like a cup half full type of person. Just being honest, I'm more of like I'm a realist or what's at stake, but I'm also not a negative person. Like, I'm not one to like be bogged down by like my circumstances, or or I'm not one to be like, well, this is just what life handed to me. No, I'm not that person. I'm not focused on the trials and stuff. And so that's when I knew there was a shift lately, because y'all, I would wake up just defeated. Like, oh, today is going to be a long day. Like, I have a screaming toddler. I have a little baby who's teething. Just like everything that could be negative, I would wake up with that on my mind. And, I just didn't like that. And I realized, I was like, okay, I'm not in a healthy place right now. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, I need to get out of this. Or like, sometimes I would be looking at my friends that have older kids, and I'm like, wouldn't that be nice? Like, if my kids could all put their shoes on by themselves. And I'm just being transparent. So hopefully you guys aren't over there judging me, or hopefully I don't sound negative, but I'm just telling y'all where my head's at, so that you can know you're not alone. Whatever it is that you feel like you're giving up on, or that you feel like, even YouTube, I love connecting with you guys, but I haven't even been able to do that because it's like one more thing on the list. But I'm not willing to give up on it. So I show up when I can, how I can, which is in a car right now, no lighting. So anyways, I say all that to say I'm finally in a place where, not necessarily that I'm out of it, but where I can catch the thought, take it captive, and move forward. And so I want to help you guys kind of how you can coach yourself out of this thing. Some practical tips, okay? So first, let me say, y'all, my husband and I, like, the thing is, we're not really into like material things. So like, when we see someone buying like new clothes, new car, like, that doesn't tempt us. Like, we're fine with that, whatever. Like, we're good with used cars, whatever clothes, whatever. Excuse me. But what does get us is like when I'm in this funk and I get on social media, and I say us, he's not like really on social media, but for me, when I get on social media and I see someone traveling for the 10th time this year, and I'm like, man, because we love to travel, and it's something that we've had to table. We had to shelf that until it's that season again. And so that has been really tempting to me. So, whenever your little thing sparks you, you know what I mean. So maybe it is seeing someone wear a new outfit, but it can kind of put you in a funk. So anyways, one thing I want to say is like, these things have made me think like, forget this debt-free, journey, or like, let's go get a house somewhere in these 30,000 neighborhoods that they're building near us and just make it easy and let's shortcut it. And for you, it might be, let me give up on this debt-free journey. Let me give up on this weight loss journey. Let me give up on whatever it is that's hard and God's calling you to. Y'all, just know that if it's not your reaping season, it's your grinding season. And that's something that I always keep in front of me. So my first point, understand that life seriously goes in seasons. You will not always be in this hard season. Sometimes I watch, like I said, some of my older mom friends, and I'm like, oh, that looks so fun. Like, you just got out of the car and you didn't have to get 3 people out of the car. Wow. And I joke around with them all the time. But y'all, just look at those people in another season. Don't look at it to discourage you, but look at it to remind yourself, like, this is just a season. Like, it is going to end. And so, or if you're a college student and you're thinking about giving up on school, look at someone who's graduated. Your life will come back to balance again, okay? Because I remember being there. Number 2, find out what your grind season is supposed to be, okay? So you may feel like, man, I'm in this season, I don't have a lot of money, or maybe I don't have a lot of friends, or I don't have a lot of available time. That's just, to me, the Father giving you blind, like, glasses with, what do you call it? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But he's like giving you laser focus. So like for us, we don't have a lot of income to be going out to eat or going out of town whenever our friends go out of town, but that gives me the available time to do YouTube. So maybe there's a business that God's calling you to build right now. Maybe your free time is supposed to be spent in the gym getting your health together in this season so that you're prepared for next season when God calls you to do something. And so really think through that. What is it that is supposed to be your focus of this grind season? Because if it's not your reaping season, it's your grind season. What are you supposed to be focused on? Number 3, visually get it in front of you. And I know people say this all the time. They're like, oh, visualization is so powerful. Y'all, it is so powerful. So, for example, when I was ready to just walk out of this camper a few weeks ago and just burn the thing down, I'm kidding, but for real, I was like, on the way, we were driving to the gym. I called my husband. I said, okay, this is what we're going to do. 1, we're going to buy the blueprint for our home. We weren't going to do that until after we paid off debt, but I'm at that point where I just need a little encouragement. So we're going to buy that. But something else that was powerful was I had my husband buy some stakes to put in the ground. So if you don't know what stakes are, they're just wooden stakes that you use to kind of map off like where your house is going to be. And so I had my husband buy those, and just knowing and seeing on our land where the house is going to be built was powerful. So for you, maybe you're not building a house, maybe you're paying off debt. Put that debt on a whiteboard and cross it out physically. You need to put something in front of you. Okay? Number 4, y'all, get off the socials. Get away from people who distract you from your current season and make you go in a different direction. So if you have close friends that eat out all the time, you can just be like, you can just take a step back for a year. Like, it's going to be okay. Or invite them over for dinner. I don't know. But social media, like, get off of the socials. If seeing people travel really makes you just, push you in a place, get off of them. Limit your time. That's what I'm doing. Because I don't want to see that. Like, I don't want my focus to keep drifting and keep having to fight this mental battle when I've already prayed myself out of it. I don't want to keep going back. So you might need to get off the socials. And I'm not trying to sound preachy. I hope I don't sound preachy. Like, and if I do sound preachy, it's because I'm preaching to myself, y'all. Like, because I refuse to live my life in this funk. Number 5, speak life and speak it out loud. So, for instance, me making this video, a lot of it is about me speaking life. Or sometimes I'm in the car and I'm just daydreaming with my husband. I'm like, man, like, there's just been so many people that have been so good to us in this season, like letting us stay the night if there's really bad weather, or just praying for us, encouraging us. And so, like, we often talk about what our housewarming party is going to look like, and we get to invite these people over and host them. Like, we're so excited about that. So speak that out loud, y'all. Store what you have and practice contentment. A lot of times when we get in this funk that I'm in, it's because we spent too much time on Pinterest, too much time looking at other people in their lane and what God is doing for them in their season, and not enough time storing what we have. We serve a God of stewardship, y'all. So if you feel like this, in this funk where I'm at, maybe spend some of your time going through your clothes, creating new outfits, going through your kids' clothes, getting rid of what they can't fit anymore, washing your car, organizing. I'm going to be doing some of that in our camper. So if you guys want to see that, you can comment below, because we really need to get this minimalist thing under wraps. So steward your time, steward what you have in front of you. And number 7, treat yourself a little bit. If you have no self-control, ignore this point. It's not for you. But if you can exercise self-control, y'all, treat yourself a little bit. And what the enemy loves for you to think that where you are right now is where you're always going to be. And sometimes you have to prophesy to your destiny of where you're going, if that makes sense, by what you're doing. So, for example, I like to keep my nails done. They're not done right now. But going to the nail shop is just not, it's not an option for me in this season. And it honestly hasn't been since we've gotten married. And so instead of being down on myself, I bought Amazon lights, like a, what do you call it? A solar light and a affordable gel nail set. And that's what I use. And I do my nails. Or, you know, if like shopping is your thing and you can't do it in this season, instead of being down and depressed, give yourself $20 and challenge yourself. $20 a month. I'm going to go to the thrift store. Or I'm going to save this to get that one thing that I want. So then you shift your focus and you kind of are telling yourself, this is not forever. This is temporary, you know, or maybe you want to go out to eat. One time I remember when we were saving for our house, we were just like so tired and of just going without. And so we just wanted to go out to eat. So we went out to eat at a sit down burger place. So it was a burger place, but we went inside, we sat down, we acted like we were in a restaurant, and it lifted our spirits, y'all. So do something like that. Number 8, celebrate the wins. I'm terrible at that, but tell yourself, like, we're going to pay off this credit card. We're going to celebrate the wins this way. Or we're going to pay this off, and, you know, we're going to go on this trip. Whatever it may be, allow yourself to celebrate the wins. Slow down, because I know that seems counterproductive, but you're going to be able to, the longevity of your mission or what you're trying to do is going to be better, if that makes sense. And so, y'all, don't give up. I want y'all to know that your season is coming. What you're praying for is coming. What you're working for is coming. Be faithful. Be faithful. And that's one thing I'm trying to teach myself, like preach to myself over and over again. Be faithful. I really believe in the scripture that says that he who is trusted with little can be trusted with much. Y'all, show the Lord that you can be trusted with the little that you have. Keep your eyes focused on the vision. Don't give up. Take a breather. Get back to it. Put those things in front of you. Keep going. And so if this is helpful for you guys, I want to show you guys kind of more of the day to day. I'm not a vlogger, I'm sorry, but I do want to show you guys more of what this lifestyle takes. Like, I don't want to discourage anybody from it, but I want to be real, and I want to give you practical tips on how you can make this happen for yourself. Yeah, so like this video so YouTube can know you like it. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're still on our journey to 1,000. And so I love you guys so much, and I hope this didn't sound like a rant, but I hope you guys can hear my heart. We have more content coming for you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Love y'all. Bye.